Welcome to the Celebrity Bucket List presented by Dwayne Reed of the Walgreens family. Each week we take a celebrity, we find out what inspires and motivates them, and through their bucket list we fulfill their dreams.
If I want a bucket list, this is my bucket list.
Starts.
Welcome to Jennifer's Way Bakery here in the East Village of New York City. Today happens to be Halloween.
On this week's show, we meet actress, blogger, and bakery owner Jennifer Esposito.
Let's go inside and find out how she's dedicated her life to helping others. It's Halloween.
Yes.
I love your tie.
Thank you very much.
Do you usually wear that for work?
Every day. No. No, it's Halloween, so we all decided to just do something fun. We like to keep this place fun and happy and a la tie.
Describe for me how you got into acting.
Honestly, from the time I was little, I just was always jumping around and putting on plays, and anyone who sits still long enough, I was like, watch me do this. You know, I just loved that element. I just kind of went for it. I don't really know no in my brain. It doesn't kind of register like, oh, you can't do that. I don't know where it comes from. I just like, oh yeah, I can open a bakery. Yeah, I can act. I just go. I saw acting, I loved it. I started studying. I fell into it even more so, really understanding how it was really a craft and an art form, and really honoring it like that, and really just, I put everything into it.
In 2009, Jennifer was diagnosed with celiac disease, a condition that prevents her body from absorbing the vital nutrients she receives from food.
Halloween, as an example, is a holiday there's no religion per se. There's nothing that, other than it's fun. But for someone who has celiac, they have fears.
Every day, this is what I try and express to people. Realize that food, you need to live. So with celiac disease, unfortunately, people need to realize that everything that you put in your mouth is potentially harmful. So every bite you go to take has to be scrutinized, has to be thought about, you have to know where it comes from, who made it, where it's made. It is so stressful and so fear-driven that it takes all the beauty and fun out of food, out of the experience, out of the holiday, out of the dinner, out of the party, because you're constantly on edge.
Is that how you created
this place? Yes,
place?
Absolutely. Because to see, I don't know if you saw this little girl that came in before. Her and her mom came in yesterday, and she has celiac disease, and you could see her skin is peeling off right in here because she's obviously dealing with other allergies, I would imagine. And she came up, and her mother was so happy that she could pick anything.
You wanted the bagel was delicious, right?
Yeah, I want the bagel that.
Whoa, you want lots.
Like, she could have anything, and the kid was just like, you know, to know that they're completely safe. It's a moment for them to go,
You got Halloween treats too.
yum! Everything is made to feel as though you're home. In a kitchen from yesterday, your grandmother, an old-fashioned store, when food was simpler, when food was cleaner, when food was fun. So I wanted to make sure that this place was just a place they can come in and their parents know that their kids are safe. The woman comes in who's been glutenized so many times, or glutened, knows that they can trust what's here.
Coming up,
If you have someone that looks at you and says, you're not that much fun, you need to leave, because you're not going to be that much fun sometimes. And why should you have to keep pretending to be someone that you are not to appease what they need?
the Celebrity Bucket List is brought to you by
Walgreens. Shop at Walgreens. Choose Viactive. Choose to be strong. NutriDiet, your one-stop supplement for digestive health. Febreze, breathe happy. For more information on the show, please log on to Facebook / The Celebrity Bucket List.
My doctor shared something important with me today. I'm not getting enough calcium. That's why I need Viactive to supplement my diet with calcium and vitamin D. Along with exercise, it's essential for keeping my bones healthy and strong. Even she needs to start building up calcium now. Honey, we need to talk. Viactive is a convenient, chocolatey way to get everyone motivated about bone health. Choose Viactive. Choose to be strong.
Tired of feeling sluggish, weighed down, and out of balance? Now there's NutriDiet, a powerful 3-in-1 multi-benefit formula with many of the nutrients that help Japanese women achieve optimal balance, plus green tea catechins that help boost the body's metabolism. NutriDiet is specially formulated to deliver millions of healthy probiotic bacteria and prebiotics from Japanese vegetables all the way through the digestive system where they work best. Not many pre- and probiotics can do that. NutriDiet, your one-stop supplement for digestive health.
A speed bump. A beached whale.
Lawn clippings.
A mattress. Sausage link.
Mermaid.
Honey, driftwood. Come on, gotta help us out here a little.
Febreze eliminates odors and leaves carpets fresh. Febreze eliminates odors and leaves carpets fresh.
Love me till my heart starts.
Describe for me your life before you knew you had celiac.
I was always sick, but I saw my mother. I always just say my mother would carry with her a bag of tricks. And in the bag of tricks was Valium, smelling salts, crackers, ginger ale, nausea medication, diarrhea medication, like constantly. And I saw her suffer and have anxiety attacks and lose hair and have every classic symptom now that I know is celiac disease. But I've always been a fighter, and I've always gone, and my mother actually is a fighter as well, and she's always told me, don't let it limit you. Don't let it stop you. You feel like crap, you feel anxiety, because my mother suffered with debilitating panic disorder, which I have as well. Don't let it stop you. Keep going. So I always did. So I did live my life, but it was always at a cost to me inside, because I knew I will tell you this, there was never a time, and still now, where I was like just at peace. So picture always fighting internally, like I'm gonna go on this job, I'm gonna do this job, I'm going to have my career. I feel ill and I feel like I wanna pass out, my hair's falling out, but I'm gonna go. That's what I saw, that's what I was taught, and that's what I knew.
Are you still passionate about acting?
I'm passionate about acting, I'm not passionate about the business. It's different than when I started, I feel. And
do you think the bakery has changed that for you?
I think this disease has changed it for me, because what led me to be even more sick than I think maybe I would have been is the stress. The stress that I had put on myself in that arena was gigantic. You have to be on, up, cute, perky, obedient, like I can go on. And I'm not that all the time. I'm just not. No one is. But there are others that are great at it. I've seen it firsthand. Someone being like, oh, I hate this, I hate that. Being an ugly person and walk on a set and he's like, hey, everybody, how you doing? I'm not that person. I am not. I'm not. There's nothing phony about me. It's just, it is what it is. So I'm not great at that, and that was very stressful to me as a person. You know, the only time it started to get physical was when I was doing Samantha Who, and it was at the height of my disease. when I had a tooth fall out on set. Literally, a tooth popped out of my mouth in the middle of a scene.
Really?
Everything was fine, I thought, but I had felt a little bit of pain. I felt something, and I looked at her and I said, "Did my tooth just fall out?" And she went, "Yes." I did the rest of the scene like this, and then they sent me to the best, dentist in LA, and they capped all my teeth that probably did me in even worse. And 2 weeks later, I got a diagnosis.
How do you work on that now from a relationship with your boyfriend? From a woman's perspective, how do you tell them to adjust or stay in a relationship because of the disease? How do you make adjustments?
Well, for me, my choices needed to change. It's choosing differently. If I know from one of my girls here that is dating, one of them guy broke up with her because she was a drag. It's like, you're a drag. You can't do this, you can't do that. Is it hard to hear? Yes, because it's not something that she asked for. It's something that I asked for to have this disease. Absolutely not. It's not easy or fun. And I get it that it's very difficult for the spouse or the other or the partner. In saying that though, it needs to be 50-50. I have a very, very kind, open-hearted, caring boyfriend, which I say 90% of the people that I knew in my past life would have been gone the first day. As long as you are taking care of yourself in the best way you can, I'm okay if you go down once in a while. And that's what I always say to him. I am doing my best to make sure I'm not out at some restaurant taking a chance. I'm not doing that. I cook every single night, whether I get home at 9, 10, I make a meal every single night that he can enjoy and I can enjoy, and make sure I'm trying my best to take care of myself. That's the only thing that I would say. You bring to the table, make sure you're doing your best.
Coming up.
What she's given to me and then to Mackenzie has been just truly a blessing.
The Celebrity Bucket List is brought to you by Do the kind thing for your body, your taste buds, and your world. Find yours strong in Saucony footwear and apparel. Only from Ghirardelli, try our caramel now with sea salt. SK Energy Shots, good energy. Pure Leaf, taste like real brewed iced tea because it is.
When moms ask about natural relief during cold and flu season, like many of my colleagues, I recommend Similasan Kids Homeopathic Cough, Cold, and Ear Relief products. They don't mask symptoms like many traditional medicines do. And Similasan remedies are even gentle enough for children too young for many traditional over-the-counter medicines. Try Similasan and feel good about helping your family feel better.
Me and you, a little rendezvous, that special something that will carry you through, that little reward for all the things you do.
Luscious, creamy filling, combined with our slow-melting chocolate, the one and only Ghirardelli Squares chocolate, for all the things you do. Only from Ghirardelli. Try our caramel now with sea salt.
Antes de SK Energy, después de SK Energy.
Señor, Colin Kaepernick, la nueva imagen de SK Energy.
How you doing, Colin?
Él no habla español.
Un representante que no habla español.
Es el mejor futbolista del mundo.
Never played this.
Tú me dijiste que era el mejor futbolista del mundo.
Sí, fútbol americano.
Sorry.
Oh, hey, and check out that new look from Pepsi.
I don't know why, but today I feel a little bit different. I feel like I woke up this morning and I can change the world. I can change the world. I guess it's true, yeah. Love me till my heart starts.
When my daughter was diagnosed with celiac disease, being a teenager, the internet was her first thing that she went to and found some information about Jennifer and her celiac battle. And so she talked a lot about her and told me about her and showed me some different things online. And then she was also diagnosed with thyroid disease this past summer. And you know, it was kind of overwhelming at that point. And I had a friend who was visiting his mom down here, and I said, oh my gosh, there's this bakery. Can you please go in there and just get anything? Mackenzie can have any of it. And so he came in and he introduced himself to Jennifer and said, hey, I have this friend. And she called me 10 minutes later. She invited us down and we came down to meet with her, and the relationship has blossomed since then.
Everything looks so delicious.
Oh my goodness, and how's college?
It's good, I love it.
Managing eating and stuff?
As well as I can, I'm trying.
It's hard.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, I love the school, I love where I'm going.
Good.
It's just making everything for myself gets hard. For someone like me with my celiac, I need my food to be prepared in separate pots and pans than all the other food, in separate areas, using separate utensils. So it's a bit more complicated for me to just go to a restaurant and be able to order something that doesn't contain gluten and be safe and not make myself sick. I've made myself sick plenty of times trying to still go out with my friends and do that stuff. But I mean, coming here, I know the building I'm safe in, being in here, touching everything, I'm completely safe. It's one place that I know that I don't have to be afraid.
Honestly, she looks so good.
I know.
You do. The color's back in your face, your eyes are bright. Seriously, you look healthy, so you're doing something right.
Yeah.
She's amazing. She's just amazing. She also had brain surgery 4 years ago, and so she came back from that. And so for me, she's a hero. She's my hero. I mean, it takes a lot to know you can't have that, you know, bagel with your friends or that Starbucks coffee. You know, those are all things that she enjoyed that she's not able to enjoy anymore. And I've seen her strength and her ability to just keep pushing. I mean, she, you know, missed a lot of school her senior year before she was diagnosed, weeks and weeks. Her ability to still do well and graduate and then say, you know what, I want to go off to college. I'm going away. This is something I'm not going to miss out on. And she went, and that's huge.
I mean, I remember when you guys first came in and you took out the amount of medication and the horse pills that you were taking, and
all over the table.
All over the table. It was crazy.
That day was just so special for us.
I appreciate it. Special for me.
I think for Mackenzie to have you say to her, I get it. I feel that way. I feel alone at times. I feel like people think I'm making it up.
I know.
That's the biggest thing, I think. Getting people who care about you and who understand and who get it. She's an angel to us. What she has given to me and then to Mackenzie has been just truly a blessing.
Really so happy you guys came. So sweet.
Coming up.
Yay, kids! Come on in, trick or treat, come on in. Oh my goodness, come on in, everyone.
When we're here in New York City taping our show, there's only one place to get all our supplies. Dwayne Reed of the Walgreens family. Come on, let's go. You know, with my busy schedule, sometimes I need a boost of good energy that won't crash. That's why I drink SK Energy shots. SK Energy is my good energy. SK's convenient size means I can take it on the plane to conquer jet lag and keep it in my gym bag to power through my workouts. SK has natural caffeine made from green coffee beans, so it energizes me naturally without compromising my health. And it tastes great too, with 100% natural flavors. No wonder SK was voted #1 in energy by consumers like me. When I need my everyday chocolate fix, these Ghirardelli squares are great. These slow melting chocolates have so many flavors like milk and caramel, dark and raspberry, and dark and mint. But my personal favorite is a combination of salty and sweet, dark chocolate and sea salt caramel, buttery caramel with a touch of sea salt. You know, when I'm thirsty, my drink of choice has always been iced tea. And my favorite, without a doubt, is Pure Leaf. I love the fact that they use only natural ingredients and that the tea is brewed from real tea leaves picked at their peak instead of from a tea powder. Master tea blenders pick the leaves from all over the world and fresh brew them, resulting in a much smoother, consistent taste that never disappoints. These new sleek bottles are lighter and easier to take on the go, perfect for my active lifestyle. You know, in all my travels, there's one thing I know for sure. Sickness can really put a damper on your routine. During the day, I have to work, and at night, I have to sleep. But a severe cold makes me miserable around the clock. That's why I have some Mucinex Fast Max Severe Cold, as well as their nighttime cold and flu. Whenever I'm sick, the severe cold helps to relieve my daytime symptoms, while the nighttime cold and flu helps to calm me and to get me to sleep. I can't live without it. You know, every once in a while, I need the perfect snack, but staying healthy is important to me too. I exercise daily, and I'm careful about what I eat, which is why Kind bars are one of my favorite snacks. They're made from ingredients I can see and pronounce, and they're packed with heart-healthy fats and proteins that keep me fuller longer. They're great for on the go, and they're available in delicious flavors like peanut butter dark chocolate, and my favorite, dark chocolate nuts and sea salt. Kind is focused on making the world a kinder place. You know, calcium is incredibly important for keeping bones strong and healthy, which is why my wife asked me to pick up some Viactive Calcium Plus Vitamin D for both her and my daughter. We recently learned that it's even more important for teens because they're still in the bone formation stage. Not only does it help them get the calcium they need to stay healthy and active, but it comes in milk chocolate and caramel as well. One of the great things about Duane Reade is their commitment to better health and wellness. One of their new products, NutriDiet, comes from Japan. NutriDiet features a unique blend of 3 essential ingredients, probiotics, prebiotics, and green tea catechins to help support a healthy metabolism and process food better. NutriDiet is specially formulated to deliver these unique pre and probiotics all the way through the digestive system where they work the best. Not many pre and probiotics can do that. So get NutriDiet today, your one-stop supplement for digestive health. Another item I have to pick up is the Febreze Fabric Refresher. Febreze eliminates odors from the air and is fantastic for fabrics that are hard to wash or don't get washed very often. We like using it as a part of our weekly cleaning routine by misting it on upholstery, curtains, the carpet, and beds to keep every room smelling fresh. Febreze is easy to use and a really great item to have.
Love me till my heart starts.
Tell me something about you that most people don't know.
I am a sensitive sap. And that is why I'm doing all of this. And people, oh, she's tough. She's these roles that I play, and I absolutely can be, but it comes from being completely a sponge. And it actually, I think, is part of why I get so ill, because stress in this disease or any disease will take you down. I feel everything. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Welcome. You have celiac?
I do.
Did you just find out?
No, it's been since '97.
Wow. That's great that you found out, though, because it's so, oh my God, because I knew.
A long time without finding
That's what
out.
I mean.
Yeah.
And they found out. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
I cry for certain people that come in. I feel awful for them because I get it. I get what they're going through. Or I'll see something on the news and it stays with me. I don't like injustice. It makes me very uncomfortable and very sad. So that's what motivates me. But I don't think people would know that I'm a complete sap.
Every holiday is kind of your gift to someone's bucket list themselves because you're fulfilling something.
Yeah, like when you guys
It's
called
hard.
and said
It's
a
hard to-
bucket list,
it's-
I really,
It's hard to create a bucket list
Yeah.
for you.
because I'm doing it.
You're doing it. So if I said, okay, let's jump out of a plane, you go, oh, okay.
Yeah, not interested.
Not interested.
Yay, kids! Come on in, trick or treat, come on in. Oh my goodness, come on in, everyone. Yum, that's a donut, and there's pumpkin and chocolate chip cookies, and jam dots and chocolate cupcakes. Let me get you some napkins.
For me to bring your message to others, and then for you to have that chance to say it in a way differently than you've been interviewed. You're writing a book about your story, then effectively a bucket list for you really is touching other lives.
Touching other lives, and if we can get one message across, and this is huge, and this would be my bucket list. People need to understand that this is a serious disease. And when you ask for gluten-free in a restaurant and you are not gluten-free, the more we have people not being able to decipher if this is an allergy, a fad, or a disease, our community is getting sicker and sicker and sicker. I ask you to be responsible about this disease. Never before has a disease been so misunderstood. It is what it is. I'm not whining, but I'm asking people to be responsible and respectful for the people that suffer with this disease. It is not fun, and it is not easy, and it is not a fad. And that is enormous to me.
All right, walk me through some of these great looking
Oh my God, yummy.
treats. Breads, right?
Bread, which you can start the sentence and end the sentence for me on bread, because this was the one thing that I could not rationalize that I was not gonna have. Yeah, so this is one of my favorite things, the pumpkin and chocolate chip, because you know, holiday, Halloween, a lot of pumpkin. Pumpkin cinnamon donuts. There's nothing in there that's gonna hurt you.
I'm getting very hungry, by the way. I'm just pointing that out to you.
I can't hear that. There's something in me that if I hear I'm hungry, I have to feed you.
You know, I should have been doing this a long time ago.
I'm telling you. Then we have the jam dock cookies, which are one of my favorites.
I'm gonna try it while
Please
you're talking.
eat.
You talk,
Eat away.
I'll eat.
And everything, by the way, also I make sure that everything is as organic as I can get, GMO-free as I can get. Of course, you don't know sometimes what people are doing to their food, but I make sure as much as I possibly can. And then we have crostinis that you can dip and have that crunch.
Killing me.
Pancake mix, croutons, anything that I want, I figure out a way
To make it.
Yeah. And
All right, now what I'm gonna do is I've gotta have the Halloween
Oh, absolutely.
cupcake.
Do you want, let me see, there's a red velvet in here, and this red velvet has a touch of soy. We don't use any soy in here, but there's a touch in there. I'm gonna give you that. This is one of the better things I absolutely adore.
All right, as I eat this, thank you so much for sharing
welcome.
the bakery
So welcome.
and your warm words of wisdom for a lot of people.
I hope.
I think we've done a good job.
Oh,
At
I
least you have.
appreciate it. I thank you.
And we'll see you the next time on the Celebrity Bucket List.
Yes. Big celiac. I come on.
Staten Island because I had
Oh my God, I'm so glad. Come in, take something. Come on in. Yay. Another celiac.
Oh, what are those?
Pumpkin donuts.
Can I get some?
Oh, good. Come here. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Good, I'm glad.
I'm on a nutrition plan, so it helps.
Good.
Like, so I watch what I eat and stuff.
That's perfect.
Love me till my heart starts. Love me till my heart starts.